Oh, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hello, hello, happy Sunday, hello, hello, hey yo, yo, how we doing today? Hey yo, hi Jay, hi Bucket, Bucket, hello, how are you? I hope things are going well. Sizzle, hello, hi Blue, YFG, what's good? Hello everyone, how are we doing today? Hello, hello. Welcome to what started as a just chatting stream has turned into a post Holofes stream, because as I was writing down notes, I realized that's all I was writing down. So that is probably what the focus will be on for today. But hello, what are the vibes? What is good? What's happening? I just realized, is it like, it's supposed to be, is it a streaming rule that you like don't read what happens in pre-chat? Like you don't talk about it on stream once the stream starts? Is that supposed to be a thing? Set things up so I can pay attention while getting stuff done today. Nice. Multitasking. Hello everyone. I have another regional in a few days. Good luck. Do I hear double music or is it on my end? Oh my god, did I? It shouldn't. Oh, actually, I thought I turned that off. Sorry. You did hear double music. My bad. I turned it off. Wow, that must have been confusing. I didn't have that one monitored. A rule? What? Oh, I don't know. I thought I saw it somewhere and I just thought of it now, and I just asked out of the blue. We have a team from Turkey and a team from Alabama at our build space this week. Nice. Fun. kiANNa. When am I not? I'm not beating those allegations anytime soon. I feel like I keep trying and it's not working. Sometimes you just gotta accept who you are. But yeah. Yay! I'm surprisingly more awake than I thought I would be, considering I stayed up late 2 days in a row, just screaming on the timeline and whatnot. But yeah, I'm wired, I'm jacked, I'm excited, ready to do something. I don't know exactly what I'm ready to do, but I'm ready to do something. You know what I mean? Just like pent up energy. Same. I made very unwise decisions and I regret nothing. Yes, I made completely irresponsible decisions and I'm living with them as the adult I am. But yeah, I'm sure the huge cup of coffee and the entire box of cookies that I ate this morning are probably helping with that. But I guess it'll at least it'll help me through the next hour and a half or so that we're chatting. I had to wake up slightly earlier than usual today on a Sunday. Was it for like concert stuff, or she couldn't do it? She couldn't call herself responsible. I mean responsible in the sense that I will accept the consequences of my own actions. Responsible in the choices that I made that led to those actions. Not so much. I couldn't lie because okay, in this case the responsible thing to do was to stay up late regardless of the fact that I had things to do the next day, because it's a Holofes. I'm not gonna miss it. Plus Cover was nice enough to give me a ticket. I can't complain. I didn't realize how much those tickets were. They're like $11 billion. Just for streaming online. How much are the tickets to go there in person? Does anyone know? Anyone who's gone? Blue finally had the perfect time zone for today. Cover Corp just a bunch of kind softies in disguise. I don't know. They've been very, very nice to me. Anyone I've interacted with from Cover has been very nice to me. I have no complaints personally. I know there's always like, oh, corporations or this and that and the third, and I'm like, I'm sure that's very true. I don't deny that. I know that things can get really hard, but anyone, talent or staff or anything, have always been very, very nice to me, very generous and like accommodating and helpful. Because I'm always asking really stupid questions like, how do these, like, I'm not even a talent, and I'm like, can you explain to me how these taxes work? And they're like, yep, here's the information you need. And I'm like, thank you. Glad to hear that. Yeah, I don't know, that's been my experience. I'm sure depending, but I also only do like very, very, very small things, so I'm sure the experience varies greatly depending on like how involved you are in whatever it is. Anyways, Holofes happened this weekend. Yay, yippee! When did the last concert finish? Like just this morning for me. This morning, like, I think the last one, fourth stage, was at like 5 a.m. for me. So what's hold on, math, like 7 or 6 hours ago. Yeah, I only managed to watch first stage of day one with a friend. I haven't got any tickets for others. Yeah, it's still fresh. The endorphins are still high. Nice. We're all still excited. Yeah, I initially was just gonna make this a like just like a regular just chatting stream. I think I already mentioned that, but then as because I was like, I mean, people are probably still gonna be like really like into whatever like panels or IRL stuff is happening. So I figured like whoever would be coming to this just chatting this morning would be like anyone who hasn't experienced any of the fest. But then the more I realized. Anyways, it's Holofes today. Holofes chats today. kiANNa, what was the point of writing notes if you weren't gonna look at them? What was the point? That's what I wanted. I told myself, okay, we're gonna get better at staying on track whenever we're like chatting and not just rambling. And instead I'm rambling. So I wrote notes today because I always miss stuff lately. Whenever I'm like playing games or even just messing around in Canva, it doesn't matter how like simple the game is or whatever the experience is. I keep missing what you guys are saying, and then I have to like up scroll, and I'm like, oh no, they responded to something I said about 10 minutes ago. I've completely lost context. Tangents have a life of their own. Yeah, I don't know. I think I have two brains. I have like one brain. They're both really small because they have to still fit in my head, but I have one brain that's like regular doo stuff, and then I have like another brain that just does whatever it wants, and I have no control or say over anything, but it has control over me and my body and my words. And I'm like, if we could just agree on the same thing, second brain, that would be great. And second brain's like, I can't hear you, la 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 la, just banging pots and pans and tweeting. Inside of me, there are two brains, and one of them can't stop tweeting. Anyways, Holofes happened. Yay! It was so exciting. It's weird. Usually, I feel like whenever I'm experiencing, like whenever a festival happens or a con happens, I feel like a really everyone gets a little bit of FOMO, right? Like we get a little, oh, I wish I was there or whatever. And I do wish I was there, but for some reason, experiencing the concert, I feel like they did such a good job like filming it and broadcasting it that I kind of felt like I was actually there, and I felt like I got to experience it in the same time as everyone else, and like all the pictures and like the recounts and also like the Twitter spaces and things like that. I felt like I was like virtually experiencing it too, so I didn't feel as much FOMO because I feel like I got a lot of like the highlights and things that were happening in real time. So that was really nice. kiTweets was very active. Yes, and this time I was completely sober. There were no funny drinks involved, so I don't want to hear any kiANNa, what was that? It was just me on a Saturday and Sunday night with my normal thoughts. Yeah, I was worried for a bit. I was spamming likes and replies in your tweets too much. Oh, no one can spam more than I, so you don't have to worry about that at all. Getting carried away is part of the fun though. You gotta. And this time I didn't delete anything. I didn't tweet leet this time. Not yet, at least. I haven't said anything that I completely regret. Including my very biblically accurate tweet of Laplace's sock and bopper cuffs, because I'm 100% correct on that. Yes. And I think that if she saw my tweet, she would agree with it. Anyways. You're so real for that. Yeah, people are trying to make it seem like I was like being weird or yeah then. I'm like, no, it would be really fun. It would be so fun. Like she could just have, okay, for anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about, let me paint a picture for you. I need you to understand what I'm saying. I'm gonna try and do this in real time, even though I'm like, really horrible at. I need you to understand. I didn't understand that tweet. Okay, perfect time to break it down for you all. Perfect time for you to understand when okay. This is okay. So this, hold on, wait a minute. This is the final result, but we need full context. We need full context. Okay, chat. So these right here, these are sock and boppers. Okay. Sock and boppers are it's like a 90s toy. They're basically like inflatable boxing mitts for kids. Inflatable boxing mitts for kids. Like they're essentially balloons. They're kind of made in the same way as like floaties are made, like for water, the ones that you stick your arms all the way through, except that these are literally built so that kids can safely beat the crap out of each other without worrying parents, for the most part. They used to market these as more fun than a pillow fight. Blow them up, put your hand inside, get ready to have the time of your life. Sock and boppers, right? So that's the context for these. I'm pretty sure they were sold mostly in like America as like an American toy. Yeah, floaties and inflatable boxing gloves. Yes. I'm sure they designed that stuff on purpose. Cheese wheels his hands. What? Wait. Oh, that's funny. Okay, that gripped my stomach. Cheese Willis's hands. No. I was also thinking that bass sleeves look like built-in pom-poms. They do. They do. Okay, so no, these are not cheese wheels. These are sock and poppers. Okay, right? So that's this. I personally, anytime that I see Laplace's hands, her sleeves, right? So hold on. Okay, we need the comparison. Personally, anytime I see Laplace's sleeves, like just the sleeve, let's focus on just the sleeve here. One might say that these cuffs look very, they look hard, right? Like they look like they're made of some sort of metal. And honestly, they can probably do some real damage. But I'm thinking in the world of cosplay, and also she dances, right? So it can't be too heavy. The material can't be too heavy. I assume that these are more likely made of some sort of like foam material. Or maybe it's like wired on the inside and the rest of it is like fabric on the outside, something really light. And so I started to imagine, like, what would it be like to get smacked in the face with Laplace's cuffs? Because I feel like they're the most one of the most prominent characteristics of her. Because anytime I watch her dance, I feel like, you know, hands are really important in telling a story, right? But for some reason with like VTuber design, I don't think, and this is necessarily the artist's job if they're not given that prompt, but I don't think they're usually drawing with the understanding that eventually these models will be turned into 3D and they'll be dancing, and that hands are very important for telling a story. So she has like these humongous cuffs, right, that kind of block out a lot of that storytelling and a lot of that detail. So I always zone in on them. So I pay attention to them a lot. And so then I thought, well, what would it be like to be hit in the face with Laplace's cuffs? And I was like, honestly, it probably would be a good time because the material wouldn't be hard. It would be something more squishy, like this is what I thought. And whoa, is what I thought. And so I thought it would be more like sock and poppers. And sock and poppers are really fun, which means that getting slapped in the face by Lapis would be really fun. And that is the end of my TED Talk. And that is why we have this. That is why this is biblically accurate Lapis. No more questions. I rest my case. Now your tweet makes so much more sense. I wasn't aware of sock and boppers and simply thought you lost it. I mean, these two are not mutually exclusive. It is very possible for me to lose it, especially when Twitter's involved. So, anyways, that's that. I have nothing. I have no reason to defend my claims. They are law. I am, however, very sad that because I saw I'm very happy that I saw the first, I was able to see the first concert because that was where my what? Now explain your Marine belly pillow tweet. No, that's also, well, I don't know, you were like, I don't know, you see her, she has like, it looks really nice to take a nap on. That's really it. There's nothing else that I have to say about that. You don't just zone in on it. She has like a really big belly button. And I feel like they purposely drew it so that then it looks kind of like soft and squishy. Cause it's like exposed, but not, cause it has that like see-through material on it. And I'm like, now why would they do that? Like, obviously they want you to imagine what it would be like to lay on her belly. Clearly the outfit was drawn to focus there. Yeah, right? It's purposely done. In the same way that people like to imagine, they're like, wow, VTubers have such huge booba. It's so that you can imagine owning a booba mouse pad, right? Like that's what that's for. So I think that they drew her tummy like that so you can imagine having a marine tummy pillow, which would be really nice. You don't ever lay on like your dog or your cat's tummy and you're like, oh, this is so nice. I feel like a marine tummy pillow would give that effect. I just came back and heard a really big, super squishy belly button. She has like a really nice midsection. Wait, hold on. Okay, we're gonna. This is also not up for debate. This is also not up for debate. Big marine. Big marine. Oh my god, wait a minute. Okay. This is okay. Do you see this? Do you hold on. This is really important. This is very important. Okay, first of all, wait. Big marine. Wait, I'm struggling. Right, forget the thighs, forget the booba, like who cares? What's most important is here. This is the most important thing on Marine's design specifically. Look at how layable this looks. This looks so cushiony. This looks like the best pillow you could ever lay your eyes on and your face. And I feel like this is a good idea. You don't ever lay on your homies' tummies when you're hanging out? Yes, very important indeed takes very important indeed takes notes. Yes, please take notes. I'm dropping $1 million ideas, guys. Like we need a marine tummy pillow and we need a booth set up so that then Laplace can whap you in the face with her slaptastic 5,000 sock and bopper sleeves. Gonna be really honest, my eyes focus on the cool belt a character might be wearing first and foremost. I love a cool belt, right? Clothing, accessories, very, very important. VTubers have big booba, so you're not considering yourself a VTuber by now? What do you mean? I don't have big booba, so I don't think I go under that category. I'm flat like a board in VTuber and in IRL as well. That will never be my calling. I'm aerodynamically sound. kiANNa's focus is her hair thingies. Yeah. Who needs booba when you got all this jazz? Like Gura's focus is on her plump shark tail. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that people focus on her tail so much until she started bringing up that people focus on her tail a lot. And I'm like, why? Why? That's so interesting. I'm more focused on her teeth, to be quite honest. Anytime she like opens her mouth, She goes shock like that. And I focus on her hair clippies too. Marketing genius, that's me. For everyone except myself. I thought it was a joke. But it's like, she's mentioned it enough times, and even talked about it on MC yesterday too. When Kiara was like teaching her Japanese and teaching her to talk about like her tail or whatever. She also wiggles her butt a lot, like in MC and like during dances and stuff like that. So I feel like it canonically in the Chumbuds space is like actually a point of focus. And I was like, really? Bucket got the time of his life in this quotes chat, right? What? What? Really? If you had a clipper, this would be a very clippable stream. Would it really? Oh gosh. Oh no. Wait. I remember quotes. Let me see. She's a really big squishy belly button. She does. This is not up for debate. Also true. Also true. You don't ever lay on your friends' tummies. Okay, wait. That's not weird. You don't? These are all very true statements. I don't think you guys are being silly. That's okay. Bucket is the monarch of silliness. I think it would be weird for me. Really? Okay. Well, if not a friend, a fluffy friend like a dog or a cat, if you're not allergic, I would highly recommend. Like all my closest friends are in their 40s and male. Wait, so then you guys have known each other for like a long time. You know, like you go camping for a weekend, and you're just hanging out under the stars, and like the ground's really tough, and like you don't have any pillows, so you just use each other's tummies. And you listen to each other, to like your homie breathing, and you feel so alive. I'm gushing over Fauna still. Wait, which stage was she under? I only saw her for the Hollow Honey stage during Kawaikute Gomen with like all the other members. I didn't get to see most of Ian's any of their like solo songs or anything like that. Or was it last night when she was in stage 3 when I passed out? No, I missed it. Offensively bourgeois is one hell of a term. Wait, what is, we do different activities. Okay, well, I guess tummy laying isn't for everyone. That's okay. But yeah, okay, highlights of the stages, the ones that I did catch. So I caught the first stage. Obviously, everyone is really excited, I'm sure, about Wawa's new song, Chimera. Is that how you say it? Chimera? Chimera. Yeah. Chimera. Yeah, it's a new unreleased song. It was my first time hearing it too. It sounds really cool. Like Asteroid Team really killed that. She killed it. She was a serving cunt, as Twitter said. I was jumping out of my seat. I was like, go Wawa, go! And she had so much confidence, and the choreography suited her really well. I think it looked like some of like the hand movements were very similar to The Great Wanderer. So I wonder if she got the same Japanese choreographer from Cover to work with her again. But whoever it was, they did a bang-tastic job. And I think it suits her very well. And she looked very confident doing it, which is the most important part, I think. saw posts about her performance. I really want to see how much she served. She was serving dishes. She was serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner and dessert. Yeah. Stupid me thought it was a cover. I mean, it's okay. It's not, I don't think it's not, she's never done it before. She's never like performed a song without releasing it first before. I think she took a chance with that, and it was really good. It's a really good idea. And it was even mentioned, it was her original. How can I miss that detail? It was on, I think the Japanese Hololive account mentioned it, and then she mentioned it in a space. I don't know if she tweeted it out or not, but either way there wasn't like a huge announcement on like her channel or anything until afterwards. And then I think the producers mentioned it afterwards, so like unless you follow them, it would be really hard to like know. So you don't have to feel too out of the loop unless you were like locked in, unless you were locked into social media. There was like no real way of being like, oh yes, this is Kiara's new original sound. Yes, I was only able to tell that it was original because I heard Kira's producer tag at the beginning of the song, and I'm pretty well versed in Kira's discography and I'd never heard that song before, so I was like, oh, this is a new original. Nice. The day needs more hours. Difficult to watch every VOD and read every tweet to keep up. Honestly, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was like jam-packed weekend. And I was definitely on Twitter this weekend more than I really should have been. I was supposed to be catching up on some work, and I was locked in. Man, I wish I only needed to sleep once a week. Please, no. Yeah, VTuber fans have it tough because everything, honestly, most like 90% of the experience is virtual. So if you're not locked in, you're like, what's going on? What's happening? It's only been 5 hours and I've missed like 500 things. I still managed to catch up on my own stuff, but at a great cost of sleep. Jay, you are insane. Like you, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you stay focused. I tried to stay focused. Okay, so yesterday I was like, I'm gonna stay focused because I know I'm gonna be up late, so I need to it's on my way home because I had work, and then I was on my way home and I was like, I'm gonna get home and we're going to do the following activities. We're gonna need a nap because I'm watching the concert later and I'm gonna be up, and then but I need to decompress because I cannot just go from one task immediately into the other. That's not how my brain works. But then I also need to eat. So these 3 things, and then showering, that's 4 things. These 4 things need to happen. But in the midst of doing those 4 things, I remembered other things that I had to do, such as I have a lot of food in my refrigerator that I need to finish. So I was like, okay, we're gonna finish one of these things, but then there were leftovers. So I was like, wait, what if Ari hasn't had any? So then I called Ari, but then I had to wait for Ari's response. So in that time period, I ate like a box of cookies, which made me really tired. So then I was like, great, we can take a nap now. So I was taking a nap, but then I was like, wait, I really want to start this show that my friend told me to start. So I started watching Solo Leveling. It's an anime that my friend recommended. And then next thing I knew, I was on episode 8 and I hadn't eaten any real food. I had a whole box of cookies, and I still needed to take a shower. And I was like, it is 9 p.m. And then I was like, wait, I was supposed to like finish working, and I told myself, okay, we're not gonna like overdo it. We're only gonna try to do some work for about 2 hours, because if I tell myself I need to keep working, I won't start. But then I didn't start, and then I was like, well, now I don't wanna miss the beginning. And then what else did I do? I don't know. I just kept doing things. I was supposed to make stickers for Discord, and that never happened. So I was gonna do it this morning, but then I was like, I need to get dressed because I need to make sure that after I finish the stream that I don't get distracted before I leave and then make myself late. So then I ended up not doing that either. I don't know. It was a lot. It was a lot. So I ended up doing nothing on my to-do list, and I ate an entire box of cookies and I watched 8 episodes of Solo Leveling instead. And then I watched the concert and then I passed out. I'm sure none of that made sense, but that is what happened yesterday. Good thing I am now the famous VTuber news channel kiANNa to get all the info spoon-fed. Have we talked about anything relevant yet from the concert except my marketing ideas and Kiara mothering? That's one thing. Oh my god, Solo Leveling. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. I've been putting it off because there are other shows that I'm currently watching, and I know myself that if I watch too many at once, that's all I'm gonna do, and I won't get anything done. But then that means that when I finally start watching it, there's like 12 episodes out, and then I have to catch them all in like one go, which is like 6 hours of my day. I've been keeping up with that too. It's good. I recommend. It kind of has like an isekai feeling without. Wait. I guess it is technically isekai. Is it? And Freyrin, Canva time? Right now? Canva time right now? Why? What are we doing in Canva? Actually, I do have a Canva stream planned for this next week. I finished that's what I did. I did that yesterday too, so that I wouldn't get distracted. I made my schedule. I decided what I was gonna do. Nice. The venue was crazy big. Like that song where Kiara was on the stage with Kanata and Aqua, and then there were 2 more with Gura and Sora. Camera panning all over the crowd, and it was packed. VTubing is so big now, like holy moly. Yeah, it really is growing. Makuhari Messe is a pretty big venue to fill out because I was there like years ago. It's huge. It's gigantic. It's big. But I've only seen it when they had like when I was there, I only saw they only had one main stage and like an extended walkway to another platform. I don't even think they had the entire venue completely opened up for all of those, like the second and third stages. So if it was big when I was there and they had 2 more stages, it must be massive. I would love to go and see it one day. Ginormosaurus, yeah, it really was. They did a pretty good job of balancing what was happening on stage and the crowd's reactions. Sometimes whenever I'm watching concerts, it feels like there's like not enough focus on the stage. Like I get it. Sometimes they need to like pan out to a random advertisement because it's the ads are the reason why the event is able to like broadcast for free. But I guess that's kind of like the advantage of it being a paid event, is that you don't need those outside advertisements because everything was paid for by the people who are watching it, so you don't have to like pan out to like some random billboard that no one cares about. Like some K-pop concerts are like that, where it's like the middle of the song and you're just looking at like a car ad and you're like, what? So I think I had a really good balance of what was going on on the stage, and also seeing how big the stage was. But they did a really good job covering it. Because also sometimes the feed that the audience is seeing, obviously the feed that the audience is seeing is very different than the feed that we are seeing from the stream. The audience is only seeing the concert, right? So they're just getting like different angles of what's happening in the concert, but we're getting additional angles of like the audience and stuff, so that balance can be a little weird. I thought personally, as like someone viewing from home, I thought they did a really good job. And I want to see Assalamu alaikum. Hi duck. Hello. Imagine the camera pans away from Sora as she finishes singing and then suddenly serves the crystal. Wait, what? Wait, oh no, this must be a reference I'm missing. And the hologram tech is so good now. Yeah, that finger tracking was amazing. When I first started choreographing for kiANNa, there were like certain hand movements that I had to stay away from and couldn't do. And I saw every single one of those hand movements on stage. They are improving every year. The possibilities are endless. I remember the beginning when Hatsune Miku and them looking a bit transparent and could kind of make out of the projectors. They look super real now. Yeah. I wonder how different it looks in person, because I know whenever we're watching this stream, they're able to like better project what's happening versus people in the audience are seeing it through a screen. Wait, but then yeah, it was really cool when you could like, when they got the back angle of like the back of basically the angle of the artist looking out at the audience. So they pretty much had like the camera behind the projection facing the audience. That was really cool. I mean, hologram tech, not the motion capture, but yeah, also that got way better. Oh yeah, yes, both. Is that how it also looks live? That's what I wonder, because I've never been to one. So usually they have like a screen, and the holograms are projected onto that screen, so that then, but obviously it's in 3D, so they're able to recreate some dimension of depth, but I don't know how accurate, how it looks in person exactly, unless there were like fan cams, but I'm assuming that's how it works. I don't know. Very curious indeed. But yeah, there was what were some highlights for me? There were kiANNa's stage of kiANNa, which that was really cool, and I can't wait for her to release the video. I have no idea what that's gonna look like. And she did Wild Card with Chloe. That was another kiANNa song that was really cool. I love Wild Card. kiANNa asteroid bangers represent. Well, looking at fan cams from Vocaloid concerts, it should look the same. Maybe. Yes, Wild Card. I love that song. It's already one of my most top played. Definitely something. It's like a really good song that I like to walk to on my commute. Oh no, baby, you get on the wild card. The opening acts for stage 1 were absurd and set the bar so high from the get-go. Honestly, now those were some openers. Wait, also the Marinette and who's the other person? Wait, no, hold on, my brain. The medley that they did with Ahoy and the other song, I keep forgetting her name. It's not Kanata. Who was it? But that was so cool. I was screaming the chants from my bedroom. Erobaki. But yeah, no, the openers were quite strong. Strong openers, strong closers, I think. Haven't seen ones from Holo concerts yet though. Oh, the fan cams? Yeah, they're probably really strict about that sort of thing, since you have to pay to $160 US to watch it. I gotta go, it's midnight here. Enjoy the stream, everybody. YFG, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you later. Yeah, I've never seen a single fan cam from a Hololive concert. Just VODs, which that's pretty impressive. I mean, Japan's very like, ooh, about that in general. Oh my gosh, what else? I swear, every time I see Gura on stage, I'm like, I start to cry. She pulled out a really old song, Wave. That's like a throwback, a Vocaloid throwback. It's not a song I would have imagined her to sing. I wonder why she picked that one. It's really cute though. I'm also starting to understand the kind of choreography that they tend to give her. There's usually like a lot of like really cute side to side steps. She likes a really good like a walking pattern across the stage, and she likes skipping. So that was really nice to see. Kuba Gura says huge into Vocaloid stuff and city pop historically. That makes sense. That checks out. That checks out. Stage 3. Tokyo Wabi Sabi Lullaby. I love that song. I screamed when that one came on. I was like, yes! Which, I mean, it makes sense that it did because it is a hollow Honeyworks stage. I don't know what I was thinking. Are they like really strict at the entrance, putting you down for mobile phones, or are fans just that disciplined? I don't know. I mean, if probably a mix of both. I don't know. That's a very good question. If you haven't seen a ton of Gura's unarchived karaoke's, oh my god. Yeah, I haven't seen a karaoke from Gura in a while. The last one I remember her doing, she did one on Shorts a couple of weeks ago, and I only caught the end of that. Per rules, you can't post clips. Also, people will like film it just for themselves, but then you won't post them. I mean, that makes sense. The single exception was Callie's new Underworld order allowing clips for the encore part. Oh, interesting. I wonder why. I wonder why. Oh my gosh, speaking of strong acts, Bae is ridiculous. Bae, I feel like every time I watch her, I'm like immersed and amazed. I forget that I'm watching a 3D character, because I feel like she does a really good job of really breathing life into her model, and I feel like from that you can just tell that she's a really good performer. Oh yeah, she's a really good dancer, and but like not just a really good dancer, because I think Hololive actually, like, everyone's pretty good. Like a lot of their talent have really good dancers. Muna's really good as well. Who else did I see that I was impressed with by like their dancing? I mean, Kiara obviously. I think Ollie's gotten better. Like they're just like a lot of their talent like are actually pretty strong dancers. Oh my god, Risu. But there's just something about Bae's like understanding of her model's anatomy, I find, that just really pulls you in, and it makes me forget that I'm watching a 3D model. Like it looks like she is beyond 3D. Like she's 4D or whatever people are. People are 3D too, but like not a hologram. Like you can actually touch her. Like she has a really good balance of like facial expression and dance at the same time. I don't know. I'm very, very impressed by her. Which was your favorite performance? Which was my favorite performance? I need to think about that. Sure, it's not just dancing. Yeah, I don't know. I always forget that motion capturing sometimes needs you to move a bit unnatural to make it look more natural for the final product. Like that is a skill you can't acquire prior to such a career. Yes, exactly. Yeah, sometimes you have to like in terms of unnatural movement, like you might have to exaggerate certain things or even like pull back on certain moves out of the range of like your own body, because it really does have to be what matches the model more. That's why I like I'd say some of the Japanese members with like much simpler outfits, I would say, are a lot better, I'll put in quote unquote, better suited for live performance, because you can see like their arms, and they have like a decent amount of distance from their arms to like the rest of their costuming, their body. Like it's not too poofy or exaggerated, and it's like easier to see. People who have, I guess, like not bulkier models, but models with more exaggerated features, especially in clothing, it's a lot harder to kind of compensate for that, which is why like Lapis, like how does she do that? Because she has nothing but like her hair is super long, but she's also really short, so she doesn't have much length to like create angles, and then she has those sleeves and her horns get in the way. Like that's gotta be a lot to deal with. I remember hearing an anecdote that Bae sort of broke even the highest tech super expensive traffic tracking camera because her dancing was so cracked. I believe it. Those suits are a lot more delicate than you would think, or maybe as delicate as you would think. Like I couldn't keep up with her. Yeah, I believe it. Not even their 200 cameras, just to show off her 3D rapper outfit to people who couldn't pay to watch. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's real. That is really nice of her. It's true. Callie also uploaded all the performances to her channel as well, so I think she just wanted the chance to post at least some 3D clips from the concert. Oh, Callie's such a Chad for that. Which one was my favorite performance? Man, but I mean, I also haven't seen all of them. Let me go through. Let's go through my tweets. Go through my threads. Because I also was watching this at like between the hours of 12 and 2 a.m. So my brain. I also missed a good portion of the third performance that I did see, specifically because I fell asleep. So there's that too. Please hold as I sift through the chaos. Let's see, and then day one. Ahoy, ahoy. I might have to rewatch some of them with like a not overexcited brain to decide what my favorite one was, and then also that'd be fair to the other, because I think also I was just very excited in general to see everyone. Doesn't Callie also still make her member streams public after a certain amount of time has passed too? I don't know. Does she? Dead beats would know. It's pretty generous. That is very generous if that's true. I like how they just gave up on doing any attempt to have Lapis's hair move, because that would be an ambitious feat, I would say. No one wants to touch that horror. They're like, so many layers, so many strands. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely gonna rewatch the Fest VODs with other friends later. Yes! I'm very much so looking forward to the rebroadcast. Worth to analyze and enjoy multiple times. I agree. Oh, my nose is so itchy today. Whoa, that sip almost zapped me into another dimension. My motto. I missed stage 3 because I took a nap after honey work, and when the alarm woke me up, I just looked and said fuck that and went back to sleep. Woke up in time for the last 2 performances. No, honestly, for some of us, especially people in like the NA, EST, PST, CST time zone, it was tough. It almost felt like you had to like pick a child. Like you couldn't do both. You couldn't enjoy both, especially for us weekend workers. Yeah, it was tough. How long does it take until they re-upload the VODs, I wonder? It was at least a few days. Man, my nose is just so itchy today. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think more than anything, each performance made me really appreciate what each of the talent have to offer in terms of like performers, because they're so varied and so unique. Like there are some people who are really incredible at singing like rock genres. There are some people who are really good at expressing songs that really encourage audience participation, like call and response. There's some people who are just really good at wowing the audience with energy and like expression. Yeah, there are just so many things to appreciate watching them. It was really cool. I would love to see the behind the scenes for an event like this, for a show like this. I feel like that would be so fun. I love behind the scenes stuff like that, and like watching things come together and watching people's rehearsal process and creative process. I would give anything to see that come together, truly, and just like hear everyone's experience. I think that'll be really fun. And to see like programming, deciding what goes where and when things happen. Because also it does seem like obviously a lot of the performances are pre-recorded, but the MC stuff I guess was live. Like where did they film that? Like does Makuhari Messe have the equipment to do that, or did they have to be at cover in order to do that? Because as far as I know, Makuhari Messe only has like a backstage area, no rooms that are big enough to do anything like motion capture, unless they had like a temporary setup that they could set up at the space. I don't know. I'm like so curious. I want to know. It's a shame because of the nature of Holo and their talents. You'd have to be one of those working with them to see the behind the scenes. Yeah. Maybe sometime in the distant future, the public may get to see such things as a retrospective. Who knows? Hopefully, I hope so. At least for geeks like me who want to like know about that sort of thing. Maybe. I really want to see the second. I'm like, if I was this blown away by the first and third stages, I'm really excited to see the second and fourth stages, which I haven't seen any of. Like I didn't see anything from Cali. I didn't see anything from, honestly, the rest of EN. I think the only, I didn't see anything from Ame or like Crony. most of council. I didn't see Iris once. Kiara said on her recent Twitter space, Gooba and her did the MC live and got in trouble for taking so long, so I assume they bring the needed tech to the venue. Oh yeah, she did mention that. Oh. Wow, what is that like setting that up? I guess that does make sense because then you would also have to coordinate with whatever tech personnel are at Makuhari Messe as well for something like that. Maybe when VTubing becomes mainstream and there are no more corporate secrets to keep. Who knows? Yeah, I miss second entirely too. Until then, I don't think they would give competitions a look behind the scenes for them to improve. That's an interesting thought. I'm surprised that we even got a look into what their studios look like at all, because there's like a whole video online of what the studios, their newest studio looks like, and what some of the facilities look like as well. Surprised we even got to see that. I'm like, wow. The video of the walkthrough and the analysis of the new studio was quite detailed. Yeah, it was. Uh-oh. This is the part where like my notes of stuff that I wanted to talk about got really messy because my eyes got sleepy because I woke up earlier. Then I really felt comfortable waking up, and then I laid in my bed and started writing there, and so everything is all crisscrossed and unlegible and illegible. So I guess those will be secrets even to me. Well, what a motion capture studio is not a secret. Showing it off. Bop. It's for shareholders and attracting new shareholders by displaying assets used for value generation. I guess that's a thought. I don't think Cover is too worried about a new rival company. Where is my vision going? Supplanting them. They have kind of conquered the market space right now. Honestly, at least definitely in terms of the kinds of like concerts and performances that they put on, for sure. I don't think anyone's holding a torch to that. The production quality is just, and the fact that they're like expanding so much and successfully doing so. Like they have 4 stages this year. I did hear Kiara talking about just like, because someone was asking like, oh, when is there going to be new talent? When is there going to be new talent? She was like, you guys haven't even seen all the talent that we have perform. Like if you think about it, they had most of their talent perform, but Regloss didn't perform, Advent didn't perform, none of the Holostars performed. They had meet and greets and stuff, but that was it. And even that was enough material to fill up 4 whole stages. So I think someone in chat mentioned Budokan, or she mentioned Budokan. Imagine a Holofes Budokan, like that would be crazy. There's only so many Suises or Callies or Soras in the world, kind of hard to match. Honestly, the performance quality. Wait, I didn't see any of them. Those were all in the second and fourth stages, right? I don't think I saw Sora at all. The talent retention is also absurd. I was thinking that. I was like, wait a minute. Some of you guys have been here for years, but that's good. That's a good sign if people are staying there for that long, right? It should be a good sign if their retention is as good as it is. They only lose 1 or 2 members a year is basically a miracle compared to most content creator spaces. Honestly, I think it definitely probably helps that they're salaried positions as opposed to being contracted. It's like from I guess from a company standpoint, if they're taking you on as like a salaried position, they're like very serious about keeping you long term versus like a contract at will sort of situation. Maybe not covered, but shareholders, yeah. If they have trust, they're holding shares of a growing business with massive opportunity. They would expect the company to keep things secret to secure the growth of their shareholder value. By distributing knowledge, that trust could diminish. Okay. Sorry for the corporate talk. Oh no, you're fine. It goes way over my head, but hopefully Chad understands. I'm just like, ooh, shiny, big. I want to see. They're not. Oh no, they are contracted. They receive a small base salary, but most of the money talents make is contract based on sales. Oh, they're not salary? I thought they were. Probably a good sign. Yeah, high retention, the low publicized drama. Pretty impressive from the outside with some logical presumptions. Yeah, from the outside, it's like, At least I guess that means that their PR is doing okay. The salary is negligible. Not that compared to sales, not the negligible. LOL, could just be extraordinary strong PR. It's something. I don't think they talk about it much, but around debut, Kelly talked about how before they got monetized in merch, it was really hard to get by off of the small amount they made from salary. That I believe. That I believe. kiANNa LMAO. What? What? What did I say? I'm just reading chat. Understood that reference? Oh. I'm just reading chat. Negligible. It was put in quotations, so I just read it the way it was written. I didn't say anything weird. Don't just assume things. Wink. One thing I would like to see, one thing I do hope, anyway, one thing I would like to see are some first accounts, maybe some video footage of what the expo was like. So far, I've only seen pictures. I haven't seen much video. I wonder if people, do they post like vlogs of what it's like walking around the center? All of the pictures of like the food and stuff looked really yummy. I want to try the Gura blue drink with the tail in it. That looked very refreshing. I was feeling parched looking at it. In her own words, she had 25 cents left in her stock. In her wait, hold on. In her own words, she had 25 cents left in her bank account by her first monetized stream. That's why she cried on stream the first time she got hit with a bunch of supas. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is wild. Puts it into a perspective. That kind of feels like American tipping culture in a way, or like commission sales associates at like a clothing store a little bit, where it's like you have the like such a low base salary because they're assuming that you'll make most of your money in basically like your audience or whatever service you're providing. Yeah, not only that, but quite a few talents had to take out loans or use and borrow equipment when just starting out. And now she's signed with Universal and doing songs with One Piece and DC. Yeah, that's what I want to say. She did her newest the DC song on stage yesterday with the Narutastic 5000 pose that she did. Another biblically accurate Canva creation, might I add, that I created actually. Not that one. This one. Biblically accurate Callie. On the road to becoming the whatever Hokage we're on, 9th, 8th, whatever. I want to know what led up to this. I want to know what this was about. This is a very specific dynamic pose and it's incredible. And I want to know, what led up to it. No, she did Overkill. The DC one is not released yet. It's called Go Getters. Oh, Overkill, right. So many bangers to keep track of. Overkill, the video, with a really cool animated video that came out recently. I remember a kiANNa anecdote where she even had to live with a manager in the beginning. Wow. That is tough. What do they give you in the beginning in order to, like, besides your model? Did they give you anything? That's really harsh. Ah, yes, I saw that. The next Hokage, Callie. And it is Callie approved. She likes my tweet, so she agrees with my ambitions for her. Myth had it especially tough because it was breaking new ground in a lot of ways and the support wasn't there yet. Wait, that's very true. That is very true. That makes sense. Subsequent gens have more support for sure. Wow, and like, that's actually kind of crazy because then despite all of that, like, you wouldn't have known just by looking at like the quality of their debuts and what they were able to do right off the bat. You wouldn't have known what it was like behind the scenes. I think I personally would have broken down several times, and maybe they did, but definitely I think if that were me, I would have probably not fared well. Newer talents get a lot more support, money, and help. It was just Myth that had a ton of growing pains and Cover didn't have the needed support staff. Wow. They lend you equipment if it's your own. Is not strong enough to handle OBS games, whatever else is needed. There probably were more breakdowns than we know of. Yeah, strong ladies. They made it despite it all. That's crazy. That's crazy. They're probably better built for it than I am too. That's what, okay, this is not that I wanted them to go through that, but I just think about, it makes me think that they were the perfect talent to start with that, because I feel like a lot of them had very tough times before. And that's what I mean when I say, you know, you don't want success too quickly because you won't be prepared for it. Not that you should ever have to go through really difficult things in order to do well, but imagine being in that position and someone who hadn't either like dealt with Japanese companies before or didn't understand or had never had to figure out or workshop something like that while being able to continuously like output. Like the things that kiANNa has been through beforehand, the things that Callie has been through beforehand, Ame, Gura, the hardships that they went through before prepared them for that, I imagine. I know at least I've heard kiANNa talking about that, being like, oh, some of the other girls weren't used to working with Japanese companies, like that she was you more used to it, so she was able to kind of like weather it a little bit better. But it's just like, I can't imagine being like super fresh, a super fresh content creator, and then having to go through that and not having like the mental flexibility or resilience in order to push through. Like, I think about things like that. They're pioneers for the EN market. Myth will always be special. Always. I'll always think protect Myth at all costs. Protect Myth at all costs. Absolutely, yeah. Meanwhile, Ina was just napping on the floor because she's invincible. Ina truly is EN's sleepiest soldier. I have so much endless respect for Myth girls. Me too. Me too. Me too. Oh my gosh. It's unreal. I think that too, I think, is why I think normally whenever I see events online, I just have like a serious intense feeling of FOMO. But I feel like as I was watching everyone, I was just thinking, you have no idea what these girls have been through. You have no idea what they've been through, and I'm so proud of every single one of them. And it was just secondhand joy the entire time. And I was like, look at them go. And look at their fans in the audience, all like being able to appreciate them in real time and support them in real time. She was also a mediator, able to explain Japanese corpo to the girls and being able to communicate with both sides without the need of a translator. kiANNa was a big part for the Myth success behind the scenes. She's so, and you can see this, she's so supportive of like her friends, and not just Myth, but other talents as well. Like, there have been other testimonies from other talents who've talked about like how much support kiANNa gives them behind the scenes and like through their day-to-day whenever they're doubting themselves. Like, I think about that time when there's a clip of like Ollie doubting herself, and kiANNa just hopped in and was like, that's enough of that, that's enough of that, and you want to know why? Because you're incredible. And I was like, she's like such a supporting, like the backbone, honestly. But as was Ame, with all the things she did while Myth still had no 3D, etc. That too. Tech support Ame. Yes, exactly, kiANNa. Seeing them succeed and get appreciated hits so hard. It does. I'm just like, you might just see an anime girl, but I see 5 champions. Yeah, and I don't want them to continuously go through hardships or things like that, but I am very, very proud. I feel secondhand pride in, and I'm sure y'all can agree. You feel really proud of your Oshi for being able to do it, because also it's not like these are like trials and tribulations that they were just thrust into. This is like, a lot of these things are things that they decided. They said, I want this, and they went and they got it, and that is incredible. Ollie is a huge kiANNa appreciator, 100%. My favorite Callie moment is still her actually starting to cry on stream when watching kiANNa's first Holofes performance. She was just so proud and happy for how far kiANNa has come. I remember that clip. I think I've cried many a times. Yeah, I think the first time I saw kiANNa perform, I had like absolute chills and was just stunned to silence. Like, there she goes, you know? I think kiANNa is the most Oshi'd of the girls within the EN sphere. And isn't that crazy? Because I remember there was a while she was like, am I anyone's Oshi? Like in the group? And it's like, yes, girl, yes, so many people love you. I love you. I'm also very proud of these talented girls. Yeah, Blue. Also, Blue, welcome back to the land of the living. We missed you. Did you see the obituary that we wrote for you, that I wrote for you in XCOM? Amazing Ollie clip as well as when she found out that Callie recommended the lead singer of Oral Cigarettes, her cover of her song. She spent like 5 minutes crying over that from Happiness. I haven't seen that clip. We love to see it though. Every single tear they shed in public gets me too. Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, I'm like, don't start crying. If you start crying, I'm gonna start crying, and then I'm gonna be like 5,000 miles away and I can't hug you, and I don't think you would want to hug from me because we never met before. But Zombie deserves the world. She does. I wish Ollie was less hard on herself. I think I said this several times and on Twitter, and I still haven't watched those clips that you guys sent me. I feel like Ollie has one of the most colorful voices in Hololive. Like it's very strongly recognizable, and I think she has like a lot of flexibility in terms of the different kinds of characters she's able to take on and like expression in her voice. I really like it. I like it a lot. Kiara was so Oshi, a hollow mem straight up joined just to date her. Narissa, please. That textbook idol journey, she embodies the essence of idolhood. She is literally everyone's idol. My internet has been stuttering badly, lol, but yes, I saw the screenshot. Hee. Don't worry, Blue, we will resurrect you. I wish she was less hard on herself is such a common sentiment in this space. I guess it is hard. It's really hard. I think I've mentioned this before, that kind of, unfortunately, an element of being an artist and kind of your job a little bit is to be critical of your own work, because that's how you improve and that's how you get to aside from, you know, like classes or expert feedback, is it kind of becomes your job to be self-critical to a certain point. And then in my opinion, it becomes the people's job who support you, your managers, your friends, and coworkers or other talent. It kind of becomes their job to remind you of the not to appreciate you, I guess, like the not critical part. It's the fans, it becomes the fans' role, not job, but like role to kind of do that. Like you kind of have to be able to look at yourself. Being able to look at yourself objectively would be ideal, but of course it ends up being subjective, and it kind of ends up being, it's like your job to like look at yourself and say, okay, what do I need to do to improve? Because unless I ask other people, no one else is going to be able to do that for me. And then your friends can kind of, and your fans can dig you out of that and say, okay, that's enough being critical. We get it. You know, this is how you became so good at what you're doing. This is how you continue to like level up and do better. But now that's enough. Now that's enough. And here are all the things that I think you're doing well, and all of the things that I'm very proud of you for, you know? Kiara is not my idol, though she's my wife. My wife. It is canon, actually. It's tough because you do absolutely have to be self-critical. The sad part is where it can spiral out of control in negative ways. Yeah, that balance is very, very hard. It's hard to look at yourself objectively for various reasons. Makes me wonder if kiANNa were aware that if she keeps doing this, there will be, wait, my eyes are doing stuff again. There will be hordes of people claiming her as their wife. What? Boop. Callie talks about that a lot. She's very critical of herself, and really happy with her work. Or did I say really or rarely? Or really happy with her work. So it's really amazing to have deadbeats there. to remind her people like her. Yeah. Ooh,
From your calendar.
scared me.
Front desk shift at birth.
Thank you, Echo Dot, for reminding me what time it is. Yeah. Isn't kiANNa also already my wife? Blue has a harem of wives, and every single wife that she claims is canon. We are all Blue's wives. This is also biblically accurate and a fact. Congratulations, Blue. Thank you. Everyone is invited to our wedding next week. Confirmed. Oh yeah. It's hard. Be nice to artists. They're already really harsh on themselves. Be nice. If you don't have anything nice to say, just shut up. No one asked you. Be nice. I'll make a Discord event for it. And Blue's like, welcome to the wedding, my wedding. Oh, really? Who's getting married? Everyone's getting married today to me. Be nice to kiANNa too. She's a hard worker. I'm trying. The day that I remember to make the Discord stickers and instead of forgetting and eating a whole box of cookies instead, it will be the day. If only I could trick myself into creating every single task a task in Canva, I think I would get a lot more done. Maybe I should do that. Maybe anytime I have like an interview or a meeting or like an application I don't want to fill out, I should just open it in Canva, and that'll trick me into enjoying it and doing it and getting it done. I wish I could do my laundry in Canva. I haven't done my laundry and like my drawers are empty. It's been so long. You could just wait for me to have time to do it instead. No guarantees though. You're so busy though. I feel like I want to do something. You're so busy. You can't do it all, Jay. And honestly, probably if I wasn't spending time making Canva memes of Callie and Laplace, I'd have them done by now. Professional Canva artist. Yes, that's me. That is me. Yeah, there must have went well, wait a minute. There must have went so much work into that Criminal dance cover. It was a really amazing video. Thank you. Yes, the Criminal is up. Dance cover for Criminal is up. I tweeted it and I put it in Discord. Ooh, I should also post it on YouTube for people who aren't in any of those spaces. Jim is basically living in Times Square now, and I hate it. Times Square sucks. It sucks so bad. I don't like going there. But the videos there come out really good. Just seems to spend more time there than at home. Actually, I haven't signed up for too many covers lately. I think I've had to limit myself to one a month, if that, because they take a lot of energy and time to create and do, and I like doing them, but I really want to do other things this year. I think the first year that I did them, I was in like 30 dance covers or so, I think. And that's because I was literally doing nothing else except for work and dance stuff. Which, if I do the math, that's quite a few hours, because it's like a minimum of 12 hours of rehearsal time and then it's usually about 3 hours to film. So whatever 15 times 30 is, that's the minimum amount of hours that I spent just doing dance covers. And then not including like the time for travel and then the practice of like learning them all on my own as well. Wow, that's like a dance almost every week. Yeah, I guess it is. And then that doesn't include any of the collaborations that I did that year. I'm pretty sure that year I did, because that was, I did a lot of dancing that year. I did 30 dance covers, and I also choreographed 5 or 6 songs, something like that. It was a ridiculous number. And then the following year, I did maybe half of that, but there were more collabs. But no, anyways, but I really, basically, I need to limit myself. Because there are more things that I want to do now. So there is one that I'm doing this month, and one that I might maybe do next month, but otherwise I wanna release more original dances. I haven't done that in so long. Like just personal projects. And I said I was gonna do that last year and I didn't get to it, but I wanna do it this year. And now I'm finally gaining the means to do it. So I wanna show off more of my own choreography in other ways besides it being like an extension of the artists that I work with. And the original song to go along with it, of course. Now that would be really interesting. But yeah, that would take a lot. Oh my god. Wait, what do you mean? You mean like an original song to go along with it, like that I would have to sing? You guys haven't heard me sing. That would be a lot. But one thing at a time. I gotta start making dances again. I actually feel pretty pumped. I think after this weekend, I feel like I want to spend more time getting better at dance and finding new pathways of movement so that I can choreograph better, if that makes sense. So I feel like I'm not bad right now, but I think it takes way too long for me to get my ideas out, and that's an issue. And I think the only way to get better is probably to go back to basics and to become a student again. And in order to do that, I need more time, which is why I was bringing up that I need to, or that I want to rather, do less covers this year and focus more on building myself as an artist. And then the other reason why I really need to only limit myself to one cover a month is because I want to spend more time with you guys. We don't get to do anything on the weekends. But yeah, many things I want to do. Many VTubers can't sing. That's what editing is for. But I would need equipment for that. you see, I would need equipment for that. I don't have anything like that. We're barely making it by with the microphone that I have. Baby steps, you know. We live in the age of autotune. Oh god, just autotune it. Yeah, this year I want to cheer for and support the kiANNa. Yes, I get lots of energy just from people telling me that I can do it, and head pats. So as long if I have that, if I all I need are you guys' support and Canva and I can do anything. But yeah, I'm gonna do, okay, so this year, I wanna release, at least, we're gonna start with at least one original dance that has nothing to do with like commissions or K-pop. And, that's really the biggest thing. And I wanna hit, I wanna hit 1K subscribers. So in order to do that, I gotta get my shit together to finish that goal. Maybe start with the essential first, like choosing an Oshi mark and fan name. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like also though, an Oshi mark, I don't know what that would be. Like right now I put a green heart pretty much anywhere. But and then the fan name, I've been thinking really hard about it, but it's I can't decide. A muffin? Why a muffin? I feel like that doesn't have anything to do with anything. A muffin? I did see that little mascot that you made. It was really cute. Dang, I really want muffins now. Go get you a muffin, Jay. Go get you a muffin. Yeah, that's the other thing. I'm really bad at like deciding important things like that. Let's see. So for a fan name, we had as options I've seen so far, Sweeties, which like I know it's in my name, but I very impulsively chose that name, and I don't hate it, but it sounds romantic, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Tomodaki as a fan name? Wait, that's cute. I was thinking something. I saw Jay said key limes in Discord, and I thought that was cute too. Or I was thinking like Nakimas or something, but I was like, is that too weeb? Is that like, I mean, it's too late. We're already here. We're already in Weeb City, so we might as well lean into it. But I don't know, cause then what if we decide one, and then someone's like, why didn't you just name it this? And then I'm like, dang it. And then I was trying to make it something frog related, and initially I was thinking tadpoles, but someone's already claimed that, which, darn, and it makes sense for them because they're frog VTubers, so that makes sense. I don't know. Yeah, you're literally an anime girl at this point. I know, I know. Muffin, because Key Sweets and muffins you did for Streamiversary, those were cupcakes. Those are cupcakes, not muffins, cupcakes. That's why my vision was to be one of the muffins as a fan mascot from... Why? You want to be edible? I'm not sure it gets more weeb than being an anime. I'm saying. Tomodaki's is kind of cute though. But yeah, I think we'll just keep doing suggestions, and then I'll make a poll, and then we'll just decide. I don't know. And then if we're like an Oshi mark, like people usually choose like just one Oshi mark, but I know sometimes they like combine them too. I feel like I would like the Oshi mark to be related to you guys somehow, and not just representative of myself. But I don't know. Maybe wait for your OC model debut and use something. Yeah, there's that too. I do actually have a friend who's creating a very simple model for me based off of my EP design. I don't know how long that's gonna take, and I don't really want to like push for it to be done like super duper soon. And I don't know how long it's supposed to take in general, but we end up going for frogs and you become a cat girl. It wouldn't make much sense. I'm kind of okay with you guys being frogs unrelated to anything that I become. I think I kind of already envision you all as frogs in general. There are some people who have cause what is it? Who is it who has like their oh wait, but their chat are like squirrels, but that has to do with like their fan name. Rice. We are such a colorful bunch. Good luck finding a symbol that can fit us all. Waiting patiently to design kiANNa's mascot one day. Oh my god. What gives off the vibe of me being a frog? Ribbit. I don't know. I just feel like I see chat and I'm like frogs, because I like frogs. Which means I like you guys. You're lucky I don't envision you guys to be like bugs or something weird. Something mean. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm thinking too many things at once. Did you hear that, chat? She said she likes me. We're basically married at this point. Married to all of chat. Whoa, wait a minute. That's not where this is going. You tricked me. No rice for you, Jay. We'll be eating flies tonight. Whoa. I'm only married to Blue. The rest of us are just friends. And then even then, Blue has many wives, so it's not it's not romantic. I just ship it. Well, my aching vertebrae. I am shrimping once again. Oh. If I marry you guys, kiANNa would be your wife as well. Is that how that works? I don't know how marriage works. If we were to be married, chat, it would be for tax reasons only. Does it have to be marriage? Can't we just be like best buddies forever and like share like a house or something? Like a TikTok house? Like how like TikTok content creators have a house together and they just share it because they're like, we like spending a lot of time together. Let's just live in the same house. And then you can be in one room, Blue, like drawing art, and then I'll be in the other room. And then Jay can have like a garden, and then Sizzle can do whatever Sizzle does when he's not at work watching my stream. Friendshipping is the best kind of shipping. Friendshipping. I want them to get along and be good friends. Exactly. And then everyone can have their own room and not be weird about it because we're all friends. I don't know either. We can all experiment for the sake of taxes. How does that work? If you have more than one spouse, how do taxes work for you? Like, There's some people who have like 7 wives, right? Depending on like your religion. Like, how does that? Or do you just like live on like Mormon owned land and then it's different? Like, what? Like, I don't. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this and get back to you because now I need to know. This is not how it works. Friends are for bro tubers. Chubas are waifus. What? Do I not know? Am I unfamiliar with VTuber law? Is it because I'm new around here? Do I not know? I'll take the basement for cult meeting. Oh my god. Yes, that's where we'll keep your altar, Blue, in the basement. Let's see, we're running out of time. Is there anything else that I wanted to talk about for Holofes before we have to go? I don't know. I guess honestly, I really just want to rewatch it and re-experience it at like not 2 a.m. and then share what my favorite performance was. But I'm just really proud of them, and I'm really happy that this weekend happened and it was really good vibes, and I was really happy to see all of like the Holo Stars hang out together. That was very, very heartwarming, and like to hear people meet each other for the first time, and it just really felt like, you know, everyone going to the same con and getting to hang out together and creating really nice memories. And I hope it was as enjoyable for them, despite not like sleeping a lot or eating enough. I hope it was as enjoyable for them as it was for us fans, and that next year it's even more special. Obviously, you need to talk more about how cute Kiara is before you go. Kiara is extremely adorable. Sekai de ichiban kawaii no idol, okay? And that will never change. Tippy top tier. She even has a song about it, where we, the audience, get to call her adorable. Her and Kobo. That was really cute too. I could tell she was having a lot of fun with that choreography and that song specifically. I felt like she was in her prime element. I know she likes, lately she's really into like heavy hitting songs with like deep meanings and like a lot, like, you know, serving cunt and like being sassy and that sort of image. But I personally really like cute Wawa. Whenever she gets to do songs like that with like a lot of like character voice and fun call and responses and stuff like that, I personally think that's where she really shines. Kyucho, yeah. She does other stuff like really well too. Maybe it's because we don't get it that often. I really like Kiara's cute songs. Yeah. Okay. I unfortunately have to go. Darn. I was hoping 2 hours would be enough to like gush about everyone, but it's not. It's not enough. It's not enough. Sometimes it's a treat. It is a treat. Maybe that's why I enjoy it more, is because it really is a treat. Truly. Oh, before we go, why don't I share possibly what this next week is going to look like? I haven't completely decided yet. I mean, I'm like 90% sure. Boom. Boom. Where is it? Did I download it as something weird again? Did I do that? Oh god, I did the wrong one. No, I did the right one. I did the right one. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Okay, so this is possibly what we're gonna be doing this week. So just chatting today. Tomorrow I have a lot of time. Oh, you can't see me anymore. That's okay. Tomorrow I have a lot of time, so I kind of really want to get through as much of Omori as possible before I lose steam with it. And then Tuesday I'm taking the day off. Just because I'm really tired and I think I need a break. And then XCOM, I want to play more XCOM because I feel like I'm finally getting the hang of it. And then Thursday, I want to finish up the Chasm Quest pro streamer, yeah boy. And then Friday, I'm thinking Canva Monsters VTuber edition. What does this mean? You'll find out when you get there. Actually, no, I'll probably talk about this on Twitter a little bit. But basically, yeah, I will explain that more later. But that is what I think. That is what I think we're doing most likely this week, unless anyone else has any. Like, but you said you were gonna 2 weeks ago, and I want, please, if you could just find time for. So unless there's anything like that, this is most likely what we're gonna go with. Yeah. I've been busy for many Omori streams so far. Canva and Genshin. Yes, Canva and Genshin. I know, I feel like I really want to play Genshin more often because there are always so many updates and I'm so behind. I'm so behind. A super beefy hunky himbo guy is on this time's banner. What's his name? Itu, something like that. The goofy guy that we saw from the other event. He's on this banner. I kind of want to pull for him. He seems funny. Ikuzo, 7 days of XCOM or until all of chat is perished. Oh my god, no, my brain would die. It would die. Ito! Yeah, there we go. I think he's fun. I can never have enough himbos on my team. Where is the karaoke stream? I don't know if I can do a karaoke stream right now with the way my setup is. I feel like it would be not enjoyable. Maybe I'll ask Martha. Martha does karaoke streams all the time and she's a vocal coach. And be like, Martha, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I've been telling my chat I want to do a karaoke stream for about a month now and I haven't done it yet. Can you help me? Maybe. But yeah, this is most likely what we're doing. And that's all from me. So thank you for hanging out. Thank you for chilling with me as I re-account and defend my tweets and my Canva hobby. Karaoke soon. Yes, I would like to do one soon. I think that would be really fun. Is it just the settings or do you need different equipment, like a different microphone? I don't know. I think I might be, I think I have a pretty good microphone. I think I just don't understand how to use it correctly. And I think I need a little bit more coaching on that. So we'll see. But yes, thank you so much for hanging out. Otu kiANNa, and I will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow, same time, same place. Same time, same place. And yeah, hold me accountable to the karaoke thing because we gotta do one. We got to do one. Sorry, I'm speaking so fast today. I think it is the caffeine. I need to slow down when I speak. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you for the hearts. Have a heart. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Sizzle. Thank you, Blue. Thank you, YFG. Thank you, Bucket was here earlier. Thank you, Eggbirds. I feel like I've seen you before, but it's been a minute. Who else was here? And thank you, Lurkers and Bog Gang, as usual. I appreciate you all. 'Twas fun. Oh man, I still can't read that. Auf Wiedersehen, right? Did I say that right? If you figure out how to do a karaoke stream, please teach me too. Will do. Will do. Aye, aye, Capitan Blue. Auf Wiedersehen. Okay, I'm out of here. Bye.